After taking this course over the past 8 weeks, I feel like I've learned a lot about how to actually apply counseling theories in our education and throughout our career rather than just learning the knowledge and being able to recite to people, the knowledge of the counseling profession. I feel as though with taking this course, I've actually started to grow my own professional identity and start to really pick what themes in history I feel as though I can identify my counseling profession off of. I feel with taking this course and getting to know the counseling profession more, I've started to understand a lot about how a counselor can truly put aside their personal feelings and beliefs and work for the benefit of the client. Before, I just understood that, counselors should do that, rather than now I'm actually understanding how it is possible to have strong beliefs in religion, in your personal values, and just on your own mental health, and how you can actively work as a counselor to put aside those beliefs and just use it to create the atmosphere that will support the client. Going along with that, though, I also have started to understand the complications and how challenging it really is to be able to separate your personal life from your work life as a counselor. Especially during the assignment that had us look through cases of disciplinary actions against counselors in our state, I've realized that even simple and obvious, ethical standards such as personal relationships and sexual relationships with clients do sometimes get in the way. And I've really understood or started to understand how impactful it is to actually have to actively work on your own mental health and your work on not imposing your own bias on the clients, and how much of a challenge and how much work and effort that actually takes as a counselor to continue to do that throughout your entire career. For myself, I really am interested in doing research, and while reading the Future of Counseling chapter in our textbook, it inserted and included how the technology used today is really impactful for children, and how it really creates like their own set, a completely different set of morals and personal identity within children and adolescents that are growing up right now. And I feel as though one field that I really want to get into is doing research on, how children function more differently and how people are growing up viewing things more differently. I also am really interested in seeing how the pandemic affects infants and children at a young age with, having more eye contact rather than facial expression use in public, and how it really affects their social interaction. So I feel as though this course and reading that chapter was really interesting to see how I've been interested in learning more information about all this, and it's actually really important for the field of counseling and for the future. The most meaningful activity I feel as though has been researching the profession disciplines. That way I was actually able to see what has been a problem in counseling in recent years, especially in my state. I enjoyed looking up information that was relative to my state, including the laws and just recent cases. And I also feel as though reading that last chapter, The Future of Counseling, was really beneficial, as well as it showed, where the field is going and what's really relevant for the future and for our society today. Thank you so much.